Hello, everyone. Thought I'd give you a quick rundown of what's in my bag right now that I got for the 2026 coming season. Um, Kind of similar stuff that I had last year, just a little bit, some updated equipment. The biggest upgrade that I made this year is I got new wedges. So I got the Callaway Opus kind of dark metal looking ones in a 58, 54, and 50 degree. Um, my 58 and my 54 just have the dynamic gold wedge shafts. And then with the 50 degree, when I got this, it was going about the same distance as my 54 degree, so I thought it was a little weird. And I realized my old 50 degree had this True Temper S300 stiff shaft in there, and it's about the only wedge besides my pitching wedge that I swing full. So I think it was just something with the leg. I could be very wrong with that too. Maybe I'm just a bad golfer. Well, I am a bad golfer, but I would need a little bit more help then. So I put this in here, and hopefully it'll get me the distances that I want. Like I said, I don't normally full swing my wedges, so my 58 degree, if I like really go after it, it'll go like 86 yards. My 54, which is the biggest kind of change, because I had a 56 degree last year, so this is going to be like my sand wedge. That goes about 100 yards, 102 I think is the exact number. So it's kind of just bridging that gap that I had where I could get a 56 degree just over 100 yards, and then the 50 degree was going just 50 degree goes about 115 to 120. So there was just kind of a big gap there to begin with. Next one I got is I still have the Tacoma 101 irons in the KBS C Light Taper 115X. Lighter shaft, but I can still kind of rip these things. So they're very fun to play with. I've seen a drastic improvement in my game with it. I've gone from a 18 handicap down to a 12, so I'm gonna try and get down to single digits this year. Kind of a lofty goal, but I think I'll be able to do it. Just so I can feel like I know what I'm doing on a golf course. I know how to play the game of golf, but sometimes the game of golf gets me. So that's just how it is. Get these back in here. If you guys want to tell me what kind of goals you have this year, that'd be kind of awesome too. Kind of start building a little community here. Next one is a club that I either absolutely love or I want to throw it into the woods. Is my 3 hybrid. It's set at 18 degrees aloft, so it's kind of more like a 2 hybrid, I would say, but just a utility wood, I would say. Just the Callaway Maverick. I've had this is probably one of the longer standing clubs that I have in my bag, to be completely honest with you. And like I said, I either love this thing or I hate it. If I'm, ripping it at the simulator, I can never hit it off the ground, but then it's kind of my safety net off the tee. Next is my 3 wood. So I have a TaylorMade M5 titanium with kind of the adjustable weight in the back. The big change with this one is I put a extra stiff shaft in here. So it's the Mitsubishi Kyle, or Kai apostrophe Li. I don't know how to pronounce that. It looks really cool. That's all. But it also allows me to, this thing's a rocket launcher. I think at the simulator one of these days I hit it like 260, 266 off the deck. So that was always pretty freaking sweet. And then the big dog is still the Callaway AI Triple Diamonds, or AI Smoke Triple Diamond, set at 8 degrees or set up to 10 degrees at draw bias, because I still tend to flip my driver out to the right, so I still want to try and get it kind of curving over to the left. Some head covers that I have. Just the standard one for the hybrid right now that I've had in there forever. I'm looking at probably getting a Packers one for my next one. I have a Good 3 wood head cover, and then I have a 4-play Hit It Hard podcast head cover. I think they're just like, I listen to them all the time. And then the putter is still the Odyssey number 2 White Hot. Got this on Facebook Marketplace for like $30, I think, and it's just worked out really well so far for me. I have the Pistol 2 grip on here. I mean, I always believe that, you know, I only play like 5 or 6 courses throughout the year, so if I know all the breaks in the greens, so that's why I had a pretty good putting here. I think I averaged like 1.9 putts per hole in my total, so um, I'm not opposed to getting a new putter, but they're just really expensive, and I seem to putt the ball pretty well already. But I have this Captain America head cover on here too. My sister's got it for me for Christmas a couple years ago, so when I finally got a blade putter, I was able to switch back into that one. The ball I'll be using this year is going to be the TP5X. I throw 3 dots around the number, or 3 dots, 4 dots around the number at all times, just so I can have a clear identifier with a green Sharpie that I found on the course one time. So I thought that was pretty sweet. So it's a little different of a color than your standard black Sharpie. Then I have these new tees that I got for Christmas. They're 3¼ inch long, so kind of the longer ones. I'd rather have more tee than not enough tee. I always seem to like when I grab new ones, they're not long enough for me, so I can't really, get it high enough if I want to, but I can always just shove these into the ground. And I don't know, they kind of look sweet. They're like birchwood, I think. So those will be kind of in the bag for a little while. They got the red, white, and blue on there, which I love. Got some Bruce Bolt original gloves for the season. I'm going to see if they work so far. I haven't tested them out yet. They fit, which is a big thing because I got small hands, so these help out quite a bit with that. And then just kind of the last thing that I have in here are just some alignment sticks that I got from a store, Fleet Farm, I think. And I put some stain on there, and it just kind of helps keep me in line because I see all the pros using it. That way I can also put my head covers on here too, to be completely honest with you. But yeah, that's my 2026 What's in the Bag. The only things I could see maybe changing is the head cover for the putter and the head cover for the hybrid. But hopefully we can start shooting some lower numbers this year and have a little bit more of a productive year. So thank you guys for watching, and if you would like to subscribe to my channel, please do so.